Hello, dear friends. I hope you are all healthy and in good spirits. Tournament and context: on August 15-16, 2026, UFC 330 took place in Philadelphia, USA. The main event was the UFC Welterweight Championship fight between the reigning champion Islam Makhachev and challenger Ian Machado Garry. For Makhachev, this was his first title defense at welterweight. He was previously the lightweight champion. At stake was not only the belt, but also a historic record, the chance to set the longest winning streak in UFC history. How the fight unfolded: the fight turned out to be tough, grinding, and competitive. Garry proved to be a very awkward opponent. Round 1, Makhachev immediately looked for the takedown. He quickly took Garry down and began controlling him on the ground. Garry defended well and got back to his feet several times, but Makhachev kept applying pressure and scoring with control time. Round 2, the most spectacular moment of the fight. Makhachev landed a powerful head kick that dropped Garry. Makhachev immediately followed him to the ground and started landing ground and pound. It looked like the fight could end early, but Garry managed to survive the dangerous moment. Rounds 3 and 4, Garry started performing better on the feet. He landed leg kicks and body kicks and managed to keep distance. Makhachev looked more tired than usual. However, he continued searching for takedowns and still managed to get the fight to the ground periodically. Round 5, the decisive round. Garry knew he needed a strong finish and pressed forward. But Makhachev once again secured a takedown, took the fight to the ground, got Garry's back, and maintained control until the final bell. Result: the judges unanimously scored the fight for Makhachev. For 9-4-6 for 9-4-6 for 8:47 fight statistics approximate. Makhachev's takedowns. 7 control time on the ground. Over 12 minutes Garry's control time. Only about 3,040 seconds. Makhachev won thanks to his wrestling, control, and experience, even though this was one of the toughest fights of his championship career. Historic achievement: with this victory, Islam Makhachev set a new UFC record as 17 consecutive wins. The previous record belonged to the legendary Anderson Silva, 16 consecutive wins. Makhachev is now the sole record holder. This was also his 7th consecutive win in title fights. What Makhachev said after the fight in the Octagon and at the post-fight press conference: he spoke calmly and with respect. "Ian is a great fighter and a good man. I respect him. He gave me a very hard fight, but I proved myself once again." He noted that opponents at welterweight are noticeably stronger and harder to submit. He said he wants to fight again as soon as possible, preferably before Ramadan, before February 2027. The ideal option would be late 2026 or January 2027. He mentioned possible next opponents: Carlos Prates, Michael Morales, and others, and emphasized that he is glad there are strong contenders in the division. Makhachev did not make any loud promises in the style of "I will destroy everyone." As usual, he spoke modestly, to the point, and with respect for his opponent. Summary: Islam Makhachev successfully defended the welterweight title, set the UFC record for the longest winning streak, 17, fought a tough but confident fight against a very strong challenger, confirmed his status as the best fighter in the world. Pound for pound, no. This was not his easiest victory, but it was a very important one in his career.